Okay, so Australia has gone viral.
Yeah, we're all over the news.
Yeah, we've got Alex Jones talking about Australia. We've got Asmongold talking about Australia. We've got the UK boys, the Lotus Eaters, talking about Australia. Australia's everywhere.
And tell them all why, Bering.
Well, we had a march on Sunday. There was a bunch of marches on Sunday. Now, we spoke about these marches before.
Yeah, I kind of touched on it in a recent video.
Yeah, I think we covered it through the lens of, like, dunking on Abby Chatfield.
Yeah. We love to do that.
Yeah, so these marches in most capital cities were, I hate to use this term, mostly peaceful. So there was Melbourne, there was Brisbane, there was Sydney, there was Adelaide. I'm not sure if there was one in Perth. There wasn't one here in Surfers Paradise.
Tasmania.
I'm not sure if there was one in Tasmania, but I think there were a few, like, regional ones as well.
Yeah, so we all know this whole flag topic is big in England right now.
Yeah, massive.
And I kind of get the sense it's trickled over here a bit.
Well, it's sort of trickling everywhere. It's even in Japan now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so as we know, this march was billed as a, like, stop mass immigration sort of thing.
Yeah, that was the primary theme.
Yeah, so a bunch of Australians, a bunch of regular Australians said, yeah, we can't get rental properties. The housing market is just so overcrowded that letting like 1,500 people in a day in a country of what, 27 million, something like that, is just not feasible.
But we all know what that means, don't we, Barry?
Racism!
Racism!
Yeah. So anyway, let's have a look. Let's go! Yeah, so as we said, the primary reason for this rally was mass immigration. People want to tell the politicians that, look, we need some policy change here. There's too many people coming in. Our infrastructure, our housing market, etc. are way too overcrowded.
Yeah, take that and throw in a little bit of people being just sick of seeing people burning flags, saying we can't have Australia Day.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of liberal bullshit.
Yeah, but you know what the rental crisis in particular has been like?
Oh, it's horrible. Especially up here in the Gold Coast.
Yeah, but I mean, look at these, right? These are like lines of renters looking at just like pretty ordinary houses, and they're up against like sometimes hundreds of people.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Remember when we were like, I think I was 19, you were 18, we rented our first house?
Yeah.
Like that was hard back then. I think we got knocked back by like 3 or 4 because we were young and dumb sort of thing.
Job security and all that shit.
Yeah. I think on our first one, your dad had to like go guarantor or something.
Yeah, he did, but once we had a rental history, the second one was easy to get.
Yeah, but imagine this being up against like hundreds of people. That would suck.
I can't imagine. It's awful.
So anyway, on Sunday morning, I made a couple of predictions on X.
Yes, you did.
So I said my prediction for today in Australia. Number 1, a lot of Australians are going to rally to express their genuine concern with mass immigration. Number 2, a handful of wankers are going to turn up and start doing snazzy salutes. Number 3, media and politicians are going to say anyone at the snazzy rally on Sunday should be condemned. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I then followed that up with, and number 4, far-left counter-protesters will start a bunch of fights and scream, see? Right-wing violence! Now, how right was I? I think I did a pretty good job.
I think you knocked it out of the park. You got all of them right.
Well, I think there were a couple of deviations kind of thing, and we'll get to them.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
But it was almost on the money.
There's been condemnation of today's rallies from most federal politicians.
Neo-Nazis in the crowd.
Neo-Nazi.
Neo-Nazi.
Neo-Nazis.
Neo-Nazis.
Neo what?
Neo-Snazzies. So the whole theme has become like, there was this Neo-Snazzy rally on Sunday.
I know, weren't the media just so happy? They had a Neo-Snazzy itch on their balls that they were just dying to scratch.
Yeah, but I hate to say it, they weren't completely wrong.
No.
And this fucking boils my piss, right? So there were a select few Neo-Snazzies that showed up. And when I say Neo-Snazzy, I'm not saying it in a leftist way, like, oh my God, you're a fucking snazzy because I don't like your opinions.
Yeah, you're an 80-year-old grandma who rocked up to a protest against mass migration. You must be racist.
Yeah, there were some actual fucking snazzies, like some neo-snazzies, self-avowed neo-snazzies. Now, my understanding is that at a lot of these rallies, there were like open mic things at the end, and a lot of these guys sort of got up and grabbed the mic and started talking and got booed, etc. I think the one exception was Melbourne.
Yeah, but like I said, who's the guy who introduced him? We don't know who that guy is. Is he an organiser?
I think he was, yeah. I get the impression he was, yeah.
Despite denying its involvement in organising the march, National Socialist Network members were prominent. A neo-Nazi leader bestowed the honour of final keynote speaker.
Final speaker for today is Thomas Sewell.
So this guy, Thomas Sewell, who I understand is from New Zealand. He got up and did his speech, and it was kind of like fucking... You know, what I don't understand about these people is, number one, I think they're fucking glowies.
What's a glowy?
A glowy is like a government plant. It's a fed. You know what I mean? They're like controlled opposition.
Okay.
See, the politicians needed a reason to say, oh, this was just a racist march, you know?
Yep.
Let's keep doing what we're doing. Let's keep this immigration up. Because we don't need to listen to the opinions of these bad guys.
Yeah, wasn't there a theory that they showed up for the What is a Woman march too, the plants?
Well, they did show up to that, yeah. That was like 3 or 4 years ago.
What a weird thing for a Neo-Snazzy to rock up to.
Yeah. But anyway, he does his speech, and then his group of fucking black shirts go to the King's Domain, a big park in Melbourne, and go and fuck up this fucking Camp Sovereignty, which is like an Aboriginal camp in like the Botanical Gardens.
Yeah, it's an Aboriginal commemoration ground, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I don't think they should be there. It's like, it's a garden in the fucking city, like, and they've just got fires and shit. Like, I think they're just like trying to take the land back sort of thing.
Oh, it's an actual camp.
It's a camp.
They're having a barbecue.
They're having fires and
some
cooking
roast
shit.
kangaroo and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Witchetty grubs and all
Yeah,
that.
so all these black shirts have come in and just invaded the camp and fucked everything up. Like, man, optics, come on.
What's the point of that?
Yeah, I know. Like, either these guys are fucking glowies or they've got the worst fucking PR guy on planet Earth. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we're starting this organisation. We want to win the hearts and minds of the public. What should we call ourselves? Oh, how about the National Socialist Front? Fuck me.
And we really want to hammer home our concern about mass migration. So let's go beat up a bunch of Aboriginals.
Oh, it's retarded. This is in Sydney, I believe.
But at the end, an open mic session. And that's when the White Australia group seized control.
This land was built by white Australians.
With every comment, there was more disquiet in the crowd.
So the average everyday rally goer was like, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
Yeah, we didn't sign on for this.
Yeah, and these guys are talking about like, oh, we'll fight back. We're the fighters on the front line and shit. We don't need fighters on the front line. We need policy change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you guys have just given the government the perfect excuse to not fucking change policy. I don't understand it. They have to be glowies. Like, this guy was the keynote speaker on the steps of Parliament House in Melbourne. Are you telling me that the same police force that were arresting pregnant chicks like, what, 3-4 years ago?
Yeah.
For talking about rallying against COVID lockdowns, just stood there. Now, I'm not saying that he shouldn't have free speech, etc., etc., but are you seriously telling me the cops were just cool with that? I don't buy it. I don't believe it. He's a plant.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting plant vibes.
I was watching Isaac Butterfield talk about this too, and his wife, who he says like isn't an internet person, she's not like steeped in like online culture.
Yeah.
Even she said, are these motherfuckers plants? You know what I mean?
Almost like that Thomas Sewell dude. Almost like he's on the payroll. Like, this is what this has screamed to me last week. And even my wife, who, you know, she doesn't spend as much time on the internet as me. She doesn't, like, you know, troll through fucking TikTok and all that type of stuff to watch, like, all the clips from inside these protests and shit. She said to me, doesn't it just smell like this is a psyop? Like, this is, like, organised by someone high up somewhere doing something? It just seems sus.
Yes, it does, Isaac Butterfield's wife. It does seem sus. I mean, I've tried to get into the heads of these guys. Like, if you actually want fucking change, and there's this fucking movement, there's this rally to, like, ask for policy change, why would you fuck it up by turning up and, like, just stopping short of doing fucking Roman salutes? See, in my Twitter thing, I said, yeah, they're going to turn up and start doing snazzy salutes. Now, what I forgot is they've actually fucking outlawed that in Victoria, which I actually think is ridiculous. You know, like, what if you want to hail a bus or something? You're fucked, aren't you?
Yeah. Hey, George, over here.
Yeah, but like I was saying, these guys are actually fucking self-avowed neo-snazzies.
And it pisses you off too. They're just fucking it up for everyone else.
Yeah, I don't get what the play is. The average everyday Australian is not going to fucking buy it.
And I'm sure you're going to show us some clips of Aussies who are against this in the crowds.
Yeah.
But there are a shitload of clips you can find online of people who went to these rallies calling them out. But the media won't play those.
No, well, like I said, the media has a narrative and it was a snazzy march.
We're here because anti-immigration is our key political issue.
Are you racist?
Yeah, we're racist. Yeah, we're racist.
And why is that a good thing?
We're proud of who we are. We're proud of who we are as white men. We built this nation. All the men in our organisation are proud to be racist.
Are you neo-Nazis?
Yes.
I need a pair of fucking sunglasses. They're glowing so fucking hard. My God.
I
What
know,
is the point of the... I mean, the only point of this can be controlled opposition. I don't understand. What the fuck do you hope to achieve?
I know. What more could you have done to look like a plant? You could have belted that reporter across the face.
Yeah. Anyway, here's some people clapping back at Sydney.
You've lost us! You've lost us!
All Australians! Not just white Australians!
We love all of you. We're not racist at all. We love every one of you.
Okay, this is it.
We're here to say the truth about why we're protesting, and these guys are not representing what we think.
The fucking Nazi group ruined it.
I am unapologetically proud to be a white Australian.
See, I've looked at some of these guys like debating and stuff, and sometimes you just get like a glimmer of something that makes sense. Like, I'm proud to be a white Australian. Yeah, fine. That's okay. Cool. But then to follow that up with, yeah, we're fucking like, what's that got to do with neo-Nazism? Why do you have to be a racist neo-Nazi proud white Australian? Why can't you just be a normal...
This has absolutely killed it. Look at that. Absolutely killed it.
All Australians!
All Australians!
All Australians!
That's a he, she. It's all right. He, she means it.
I was just going to say that. I was going to say that woman's got a really deep voice.
That's a he, she. But that's all right.
She means it.
Yeah, so Melbourne seemed to be like the most fucked one. There was like heaps of violence and shit in Melbourne. Who started it? I don't know. Apparently Avi Yemeni got beaten up by some fucking snazzies.
I saw that.
Yeah, but Avi goes looking for it sometimes, you gotta admit.
Baits them a little bit.
Yeah, but yeah, he got set upon. There was a bunch of like skirmishes between like the Palestine people and the fucking anti-racist people and the fucking Australia people. But the other thing I noticed, the way that the news sort of talks about this, right, is you've got the anti-immigration protests and you've got the pro-Palestine protests. Like, one is an anti, they're bad, they're anti, and the other is pro. We're pro good things. Anti versus pro, the bad versus the good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why couldn't you call it the pro-Australia march versus the anti-Israel march?
True.
I was talking to Dad, he goes, I don't know why they were fucking fighting each other, these Palestine people and these fucking snazzies. Don't they want the same thing?
Yeah.
So anyway, that was Melbourne and Sydney, and then we had Adelaide. Now, apparently there was like an open mic thing at Adelaide too, and some snazzies tried to get up, but they were booed off.
While in Adelaide, a sign featuring alleged police killer Desi Freeman was held up, and neo-Nazis attempted to take control despite a mic being cut.
So they cut his mic and he got his own megaphone thing. I don't know how that panned out.
Ugh.
But the only rally, as far as I can tell, that went like well and was like totally chill was Brisbane.
Yeah, I saw some footage of that.
That was Brisbane there, all these people gathering in this park.
Nice.
I gotta say, I love Queensland. I mean, a lot of people say that Queenslanders are the most backward people, are the most racist people in Australia.
Redneck Australians.
Yeah, I mean, I think this has fucking proven that wrong.
I find them to be the most nice Australians.
Yeah, the most down to earth, the most fucking chill. I am proud to be a Queenslander. I call myself a Queenslander now. I'm not a Victorian anymore. I'm a Queenslander.
Yep.
I've shed my Victorianism. So we've got more of the news calling these rallies anti this and pro that. You can see how they're skewing it.
At 12:30, the march against mass migration hit the streets at the same time as the march against racism, while the march for Palestine started 30 minutes later.
They all decided to do protests on the same day.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You know those Palestine protests? They happen every fucking weekend.
I know.
Every weekend. And the second that a bunch of people with Australian flags get out, it's like, oh my God, you're racist.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. So I've been wrestling with my feelings on this rally and how it went sort of thing. That's why I didn't do a video on Monday. I sort of thought, let's let the dust settle. I want to see what people's reactions are, what some opinions are.
Have you heard of Operation Raise the Colours in England?
Yeah.
Yeah, as a response to the Palestinian flags going up everywhere and councils taking down their English flags. They're everywhere at the moment. And I see it happening in Australia too.
Well, I was thinking about this, and the UK government, as far as like evil governments go, they don't really have their finger on the fucking pulse. See, they've got like quote unquote bad guys like Tommy Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Who's like pro-England. He's not fucking, if you actually look at what he says, he's not racist. They'll call him racist every day of the week.
Yeah.
But that's their bad guy. In Australia, they got this shit buttoned down. It's like, let's send in the fucking Neo-Snazzy Neo-Snazzies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? England, as far as like tyrannical governments could go, need to learn something from the Australian government.
In Melbourne, out-of-control violence.
I can't show this footage, this will be blurred out.
Yeah.
But this is some of the shit that went on in Melbourne.
Pro and anti-immigration protesters clashing in the heart of the city. The Melbourne CBD declared a designated area, meaning police have the power to search people for weapons and order them to remove their face coverings.
These people are just beating the shit out of each other.
It's mental, isn't it? It's like a bunch of pissed c***s after a football match in England.
Yeah, but like I was saying, these Palestine people, it's like, we're here every fucking Sunday, you know what I mean? How dare you one day of 1 month get out with Australian flags? You're racist.
I know. It's bizarre.
This is meant to be about peace and love.
A bloody Sunday.
Fuck off.
More Australian flag burning.
This is the other underlying theme, other than the migration thing.
Yeah.
We are sick of seeing this shit.
This anti-Australianism.
Abolish Australia, with slogans like, abolish Australia. Get the fuck out. You hate this country so much, you can piss off.
Yeah, but it's like this on fucking both sides kind of thing. Australians, the normal Australian is going to see this and go, fuck this is un-Australian, fuck off. And then they're going to see the Snazzies and go, whoa, my great-grandfather fought against the Snazzies. Like, do you really think I'm going to get on board with this?
Yeah, and then it leaves them in this limbo land. It's just, that's what really fucking annoys you.
Well, my fear is that, like, because of this, like, news coverage and stuff, a lot of everyday Australians are going to go, fuck that next time. They're going to go, last time I came out with an Australian flag and marched for something that I believed in, I was called a fucking Neo-Snazzy.
It's like the extreme far left and right. They don't want the middle people, the normal people, just speaking up about what they really think. They just want them to be quiet.
Yeah.
Fueled by burning rage, hoping this protest has bite.
This guy bought his fucking crocodile. But then you've got, and I thought these people fucking went under. I thought they were kaput. You've got the project making tweets like, anti-immigration protesters laughed at as they eat yum cha after a full day of marching.
Yeah, I saw this on Facebook. Did you read the comments though?
No.
Oh my God, that was where the juice was. Everyone just shat all over this, calling the project dumbasses.
Yeah, I mean, the purpose of this march wasn't like anything foreign needs to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
It was, hey, we're letting in too many people and it's affecting our quality of life. Can we just fucking ease up a bit?
And can we maybe take into consideration and be a bit more careful about the kinds of people we're importing here that clash with the Australian values?
Yeah. Anyway, you know we had to finish with Abby Chatfield.
I knew this bitch was going to say something. It was inevitable.
So last time we covered Abby, this is what she said.
On the 31st of August, there is going to be a nationwide protest in this country that is on stolen land for all the racists and the xenophobes. These insecure losers, these absolute freaks, that is just xenophobia and racism. I can punch down on immigrants. I perceive them as weaker than I am.
So Abby's followed this up with a cackling TikTok. She's such a bitch, Abby. I can't stand fucking Abby.
They don't even have demands. They don't have requests. They don't have a plan. They don't even know what the fuck they're there for. All they're fueled by is hate and racism. And they want to blame other people because they are such fucking...
Says Abby, who's like every fucking day of the week, oh my God, Palestine, 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 Palestine. What the fuck are the Palestine people there for? What do you want Australia to do?
Yeah, what's your plan, Abby?
Yeah, what's your strategy there, Abby?
She's losing her shit.
She is.
Like, they are such losers. Like, when you actually see them in the flesh, they are, like, I have a strong feeling yet again that maybe the reason why your lives are shit has nothing to do with immigrants.
Oh, that tongue thing. I hate when she does that tongue
thing.
So she's basically just saying they're all losers. Did you see them? Oh my God, they had beers.
I'm Abby Chatfield. I don't drink beers and I sell butt plugs.
Yeah, what should they have been waving around, Abby? Butt plugs?
What is a butt plug and how do you use it?
Everything that you're waving, those flags, was it all made in Australia? Have you all gone and handmade those?
No, they're probably from China. What's your point?
Or are you profiting off the labour of different countries so that you can sit there and pretend that we don't need any people out of other people. Australia first. Okay.
What do you mean profiting off the labour?
Nobody's against buying goods from foreign countries, Abby.
Yeah. What's your problem with trade?
Yeah, it's quite a bit different from mass immigration.
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's not going to eat the groceries and the food.
And rent the houses.
Yeah, rent the houses. I rented a house to a lovely family of 5 flags today.
Yeah. But like she says, they're profiting off the exploitation and labour of these other countries. Who's profiting? They bought some flags from fucking China. Who cares?
Isn't that what Elbow kind of wants to do by importing all these Indians to build houses and shit?
Yeah.
Profiting off their labour?
Yeah. Oh, did you see that? There's like a new deal he's negotiating with fucking India to build like 1 million houses. I mean, that's cool. We need more houses. But who's going to live in the houses?
Why don't you just fucking give the jobs to Australians and not import more people?
Yeah, Abby fucking irks me. I mean, I got to keep my Abby shorts very, very short these days because she gets on my nerves. Yeah, so anyway, my summary of this event was, look, I think it was good. I think it was good to see normal, everyday Australians out there with Australian flags, rallying, demanding stuff that they want, that they need, that they perceive is going to improve their quality of life. I think it was fucking hampered by these Neo-Snazzies, but again, I think they're fucking glowies.
Yeah, there's something very plant sinister about them.
Yeah, there's something really off about them, isn't there? What was the fucking end goal there? Like I said before, who's your fucking PR guy? If you are legit, I mean, how did that conversation go? Oh yeah, we're trying to start an organisation to win the hearts and minds of all Australians. Why don't you call yourself Nazis?
Yep, we're Nazis. Now, can you please give us what we want?
Yeah. Anyway, that's all we've got. I thought we better speak about it because it was a big thing in Australia. Visit Sugar Tits. She has a channel.
Yes, I do.
And we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Recession, session. Give me better days. Recession, session.